I've grown up, guys. I've realized that I gotta go back to work. Not only have I realized that, but I've been applying for jobs properly with a cover letter. I'm a lazy bitch, okay? If I'm applying for jobs, I send you my CV and that's it. I like your company. You do great things. You are good people. I want to work for your company because I need mbongo. I need money. Sir, I don't know your company. I don't.
I prefer if I have my money, I buy dress, I buy my jacket. I don't like send my money to buy food. No.
So you're saying you'd rather wear clothes than eat?
Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Mental Moodboard Podcast, the podcast where we divulge into the mood board of my mind. I am your host, Lapoze. That's disgusting. I had a bit of a tickle in my throat. Let's get right into it. This week, I have been working with fur in my studio, so there's literally fur everywhere. As I'm looking at my other tripod right now, there's fur right on top of it. Let me even pick it up and show you. There you go. Proof. I've been working with fur, but what I've delivered, I do believe is amazing. This is just a prototype of a bardo dress I've been wanting to make for ages. I want it to be lower, a lot lower, but it's kind of a flaw in the pattern because I kind of made the sleeve a little, never mind, you wouldn't understand anyway, but just know that this is a prototype and I want it to show more clavicle and it's not showing clavicle at the moment. Anyway, the rosé of the week is Barefoot Pink Moscato. There's not enough left. There's so much fur. Let's do some ASMR of the empty bottle. But yes, hi everyone, how are we doing? Let's jump right into it. This week I had a severe breakdown. Yes, I'm talking crying 3 times in one day. This self-employed life is not for the weak, baby.
Well,
and I'm a weak black woman. Self-professed weak black woman. I can't do it. I don't know how people before me did it and were able to run small businesses, to start small businesses and run them. It's so hard and it's so scary for me to be feeling like this because during lockdown, a lot of small businesses started coming up. All the girls were doing vintage, were creating clothes, had small businesses, and it was exciting. I was like, we are in a girl economy. For real. That's what it felt like. Then 2021 came around and a lot of people putting up posts saying, oh, unfortunately, my business has to close down. I'm so sorry, guys, but I can't afford to run it. I said, okay, that's understandable. 2022. I'm sorry, guys, my business has to close down. I can't afford to run it. I said, my God, 2023? I didn't see much of that. But a lot of the small businesses that started during lockdown or pre-lockdown started closing down. And it scared me. But also at the same time, I kind of felt really bad to say this, but I kind of felt superior to them, feeling like that would never happen to me. I will make sure that never happens to me. I'll make sure that my expenditures are not more than my coming in, you know. I will balance everything out. I don't have a brick and mortar store. I only need to buy vintage at the time. I just needed to buy vintage. I will be kosher. I'll be fine. Girl, now tell me why me and my creative arts had to start making clothes. Now we've got to buy material. Now we've got to, well, shipping's always been there, but shipping, because a lot of my orders come from America, the shipping just be piling up and it's a lot of money. So fabric, shipping, what else? Overheads such as my website, this, that, and the other, bills, advertising, so many things that I didn't consider before. It's exciting because it just means that my business is growing, but it's also scary because it's like, I'm a big girl. I have to do big girl things. And it's scary because I'm a baby girl. And so my breakdown was just me thinking, I'm always saying, oh, maybe I should give this up. But this week, I'm saying this week like it was a couple of days ago. It was 2 days ago, girl. 2 days ago, I was crying on my hands and knees, snot, saliva, saying, I can't do this. You know when you cry so hard that you had a headache? That was me. I was crying. I was telling my partner, and I meant it at the time. I truly meant it. I said, maybe I should just give this up. And he said no. And what I love about my baby, who's supposed to be on the podcast today, but he had to go to a football match. What I love about him is that what he means what he says, and he says what he means. Get you an honest man. Get you a Taurus man, okay? Don't mess with them Tauruses, okay? Don't. And he was like, no, don't give up. Don't give up on what you've built. And he just comforted me, and just to be in the embrace of a man. I call him home. He's like home. Like, if home was a person, it would be him. So just him embracing me and telling me that it will be okay comforted me. But the truth of the truth is, at the moment, I can't afford to run my business, and it's so hard. It's so hard being a business owner. This, like I said, this podcast might as well be called Small Business Struggles. Small business struggles. Give it a bit of a jingle. Small business struggles with your host Lapoze. Hi, and welcome to Small Business Struggles with your girl Lapoze. It's a lot. It really is. But I'm hoping, because I'm very persistent, I'm hoping that I do not follow in the footsteps of all small businesses before me, where they can't afford to run the business because not enough money is coming in and they give up. And I was thinking today, I basically started a whole new business model for my business at the beginning of this year in January. In January, I've launched my first ever original product, the Lay Me in Lace skirt, and then the Lay Me in Lace top, the Lay Me in Lace set all together. And then I built it, and then from the Lay Me in Lace, I went onto the doily set, and then doily, I did some other designs that didn't get much traction. But my most popular items that I've designed this year, like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Literally from January, so it's been 11 months that I've started sewing and creating for my business. I've created two popular items that generate me a lot of sales, right? It's amazing. That's amazing. I've done that in 11 months with a new business model. And in those 11 months, some months I had profit, some months I didn't. But hello, Lapoze, that's amazing. I need to remind myself that I've basically started a whole new business model halfway through building my business, because I properly started running H0E Vintage. What was H0E Vintage in 2020 properly? So I've been in business for 3 years, and in my third year, I started a whole new business model. I've changed everything around from vintage to making my own items, original items, which is amazing. I'm really hard on myself, but at the same time, I need to write these things down. I need to write down my accomplishments. But when you're ending the year with nothing monetary, I know it as a business, I have to look at myself and put things in monetary value. And as I'm ending the year not on a monetary high, it doesn't feel very successful. But as I look back, and I look back at the numbers, and I look back at what I accomplished and what I started, I have to say, I'm a bad bitch. She's a bad bitch. Don't get it twisted. Believe that. So I'm saying this now to remind myself, because I backtrack. Listen, running a small business is headache, okay? And I have nothing to fall back on at the moment. We'll get a bit into that later, but I have nothing to fall back on at the moment. So I'm putting my all into this. And I kind of feel like I'm trying to squeeze lemon out of an already dry lemon, you know? I'm trying to get more juice, and it's just like, please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I need my business to grow organically instead of me trying to push that or generate that buzz, you know? I just need to let her grow by herself, generate that buzz, continue to pour into her, continue to create, continue to promote, but let her grow. And the only way I can do that is I'm not trying to squeeze money out of her, is by having a job. I've grown up, guys. I've realized that I gotta go back to work. Not only have I realized that, but I've been applying for jobs properly with a cover letter. Yes, a cover letter. I'm a lazy bitch, okay? If I'm applying for jobs, I send you my CV and that's it. I hate cover letters. Who decided? Everything you need to know is in the CV. And now I must say, I really want to work for your company because your company is great. I like your company. You do great things. You are good people. I want to work for your company because I need mbongo. I need money. Sir, I don't know your company. I don't. I pressed Google and nothing came up. Only where your address is, where you're based. Oh, this game. This game of applying for jobs is not the one. I was listening to James from Shits and Gigs. He went on, what is that guy from Everything Is Up, baby? I think his name is Spencer, I'm not too sure. The blonde one who talks like this and is like kind of cute. I don't know. But yeah, he went on his podcast with his other friend. I don't know his name. No, I'm not talking about Fuhad. I'm talking about Made in Chelsea's friend, because it's their podcast. So they went on Made in Chelsea guy's podcast, and James was talking about how depressing it was for him to work for other people and how we are basically living in the Matrix. And that there was one day that he went into work and he'd start, you have to talk to people that you work with. He wanted to work and he was like, oh, hey, you all right? And the guy he was working with was like, yeah, just can't wait for Friday. And James goes, it's Monday. And he's already excited for the weekend. I'm not trying to be I'm excited for the weekend type of bitch, even if it's part-time work. And with part-time work, they're going to steal your weekends. With part-time work, they say you must at least work one weekend if it's in retail. And I love my work. I could cry about how much I enjoy it. Cry tears of joy, not cry like how I cried earlier this week when I had a headache. I love what I do. Do you ever get so excited for something that you wake up so early in the morning? When I have an idea for a design, I wake up 8 a.m, 9 a.m, do some research, take a shower, and I'm in my studio. This is my studio. You see all these bags here? There's material in here that I have not yet reached. Speaking of which, I've got so much material and so many things I need to get rid of, which is why I've been playing with fur. These are coats that I've had for like 2 years now that I haven't sold, that I'm just cutting up and making furry jumpers out of. This is actually one of my creations that I made this week. This isn't part of the fur though. This was actually a blanket. And I made it a zip up jumper. Did you like that? You hear that, audio listeners? I'm so proud of her. I'm also getting into crochet, which I'm really proud of. This isn't it though. I don't really like what's going on here, but I really love this creation. She kind of looks like a bomber jacket. I live for that. Isn't she great? But yeah, I love what I do. I get so excited when I have an idea for a design. I wake up early, I come to my studio and I spend like maybe 5 hours trying to perfect the pattern. And when I perfect the pattern, I literally get giddy, like jump up and down giddy. Like I literally go, no exaggeration. That is what I do, because creating fills me with so much joy. If I could have a twin sister that was just business savvy, had the business mind, and I just did the creating. In another universe, in the multiverse, I probably have a twin sister that's business minded, does all of the business and admin, and I just create. They are so lucky, and they probably have got mbongo, they have money, and they are doing so well. Twin sister. I was wondering, if I was a twin, would I be Lapoze? What would my twin sister be? Oh, I'm named after my granny, my dad's mum, Marie Lapoze. So I'm thinking maybe she would be the Marie to my Lapoze. You know? The twins. Oh, what's your name? Hi, I'm Marie. Hey, I'm Lapoze. Nice to meet you. We're twins. And we'd be identical as well. With fat asses. Yeah. Me and my twin. Twinning them. That doesn't exist. Oh my gosh, I just went on a tangent. Don't you love me, baby? Oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, I actually record the podcast on my phone. If you would like to invest into the Mental Moodboard Podcast and buy me a microphone, you can do so on my GoFundMe page, which has been at £175 since January. I'd like to thank the people that gave to me in January. You really helped me that month. You genuinely really did. You helped pay for food and bills. But yes, if you'd like to buy me a microphone, which is only £40, by the way, but we have bills to pay. And some months we don't have money. So please invest in a broke ass creative that ain't gonna be broke. In Jesus' name, hallelujah. Praise God. Amen. I need to remember to speak life over me. My mom always used to say to me that the tongue has power, so be careful what you say. I need to stop saying that I'm a broke creative. I'm a creative that's just out of money at the moment, but I'm on my way up. She's on her way up. Don't get it twisted. Oh shit, I've just baited myself out. Yeah, I add this microphone here for the visuals to look nice. That bitch ain't connected to nothing, okay? She just vibing. But doesn't it look nice? Doesn't it look profesh? I feel like it's kind of camoed into my dress, so you can't really see it. But doesn't she look profesh anyway? I was having a conversation with my boyfriend, and it kind of went left because of my delivery or how I deliver things. And it made me think about when I was younger and how my mom would say certain things to me, or the tone would be really scary. And I'd be like, Mom, you're shouting at me. And she would say, no, it's just my delivery. It's just my tone. It's just how I talk. And I found myself saying the same thing to my boyfriend. No, it's just my delivery. It's how I talk. I didn't mean any malice. When we grow up, we become our parents, and it's so scary because I only want to get the good things. I do not want to get the negatives. I do not want to get the bad things, because your girl wants to be a mom, okay? I want to be a mom, and I want to be a girl mom and a boy mom, just a good mom to all genders of my children. And I don't want to have certain negative aspects that my parents had in my parenting when I'm parenting my children. I don't want that. That scares me. So when I get the funds, I definitely want to think about doing therapy. Because I know there's also a lot of things that I subconsciously think about or do that has to do with how I was brought up, or just how, you know, how when we go around life, we get toe up, okay? I mean, the battle scars may not be on our skin, but it's on the inside. So I basically want to properly heal those scars. Those scars, you know, may have healed over, you know, physically, but spiritually, I need to heal my scars. Basically, I just want to be a better person for my children and the next generation, because that worries me. It really scares me. Especially now that I'm growing up and I'm picking up certain things that my parents do, and it's just like, no, I'm millennial. I'm supposed to be better. You know. Sorry, Gen X. I want to be better than Gen X, and now I'm copying Gen X. I definitely want to upgrade my thinking and not fall into the trap of repeating generational curses. I was talking to this girl. This was a couple of months ago. We were on a shoot, and we were talking about breaking generational curses. And there was two girls, and one of them goes, yeah, I definitely want to like break certain generational curses and not repeat what my parents did to me. And then the other girl says, I don't. What my parents did to me, I'm gonna do to my kids. I'm too lazy to do the work. Let them do the work. Let the next generation do the work. And it killed me. It made me laugh, because it's like, oh my gosh, that's probably how some people within my generation think. But also my parents' generation probably thought about that. Or they probably weren't even thinking about breaking generational curses too much, because they were in survival mode. Or maybe they were thinking that, and they were like, yeah, the next generation can handle that. I'm going to raise them how I was raised. Look, I'm fine. I turned out fine. You turned out fine, but you're crying at night. You turned out fine, but come on, you know what you do. And you're doing it right now. Stop it. I see you. Okay? There's so many things that you cover up, or you subconsciously cover up and do. Whether it's binge eating, doing this, doing that, drinking, smoking, all these different things to cover up your hurt and your pain. That you, on the surface level, you're thinking, nah, that didn't affect me, that didn't hurt me. But you're manifesting it through bad habits. So yeah, definitely do the work. All generations, no matter what generation you are, do the work. Break generational curses. Don't be lazy. Don't don't rely on the next generation. And also a thought I had today when I was sewing my sewing machine, I almost broke down again. But I literally had to stop sewing. I stopped myself when I said, this is me. Let's do demo. Demonstration, guys. Demonstration. Hold on. Demo. So I'm on my sewing machine. And I stopped. I put my hands on my head. I went, oh, Lapoze, put your mask on your face first, but before you put your mask. Let me start again. Sorry, coach, can I go again? Thank you. Okay, and action. Lapoze, put your mask on your face first before you put the mask on someone else's face. And scene. And when I said that to myself, what I was saying was, as a firstborn daughter, yeah, here we go. Everyone's talking, oh, we go, firstborn daughter of immigrants. But as a firstborn daughter of immigrants and a child of the diaspora, I'm always worried about building to provide for others, having financial stability and having my business grow and blossom to buy a house for my parents, which is a great dream. It's an amazing dream to be on the property ladder, to help your parents grow and flourish. But what about my own house? And before I even reach about buying my own house, what about savings? What about taking care of yourself? There's so much that I haven't done for myself, whether it's literally paying for a massage or having a facial or getting my nails done. I haven't had my nails done by someone else in literally 2 years. So many of these things that I'm neglecting because I'm thinking about putting the mask on someone else, saving someone else, saving my parents, saving my little brother. And I'm not worried about, I'm losing breath because I'm thinking about putting a mask, a metaphorical mask on someone else to save their life. And I broke down and I said, put the mask on your face first. When you are on the plane, and God forbid, it's crashing, it's going down, what do the stewards say? Place the breathing mask on your face first and then put it on your children. They're telling you, value your life first. Think about yourself first before you think about your children. When you are situated and you're well and you're breathing, you then have that energy to give and to provide and make sure your child is breathing. I need to put my mask on my face first. And the only way I can do that is by working for other people. So that I can build and make for myself. And in doing so, making for others, creating for others. Let me start with the little things, getting a job and then investing into Lapoze. Suki Vintage is no longer. My business is now Lapoze. I am trading under Lapoze, but my business name is still Suki Vintage Limited, but I'm trading under Lapoze. Whoop whoop! I'm a designer now. I've got a line named after me. Okay, but anyway. Investing into Suki Vintage, saving money for my future, paying off bills, paying off debts, spoiling myself. I haven't spoiled myself in ages. Getting my nails done, getting waxed, getting my hair done by someone else, even though I don't trust people with my hair, but just to know I've got that money, you know, to just say, hey, auntie, can you do me cornrow, 1 cornrow, 2 cornrow, please? Just to do that for myself. Just to put a mask on my face first with these little things that mean a lot to me. Then when I'm happy, I can build upon that. I need to build upon the rock. And the rock right now is myself. I am the rock. My mind, the reason why I'm so flustered all the time is because I'm thinking about others constantly. I'm thinking about building for others. Let me think about me. Let me build for me. Let me not think about, I can't, because I'm always telling my boyfriend, I can't wait to spoil you once I get this money. Once Suki Vintage is up, I'm gonna spoil you, because like I said before in podcast 1, he has poured so much into me and into this business. Money, love, inspiration. He's poured all of that into me that I'm just like, I need to buy you Benz, buy you Beamer, buy you Aston Martin music, buy you something to show you how much I appreciate you. When I'm up, I'm gonna spoil you, baby boy. I can't keep thinking, oh, when I'm up, I'm gonna spoil this person, I'm gonna buy this person a house, I'm gonna give Clint 1 million. What about when I have money? Think about this, Lapoze. When I have money, I'm gonna get my nails done. And me getting my nails done is gonna boost my confidence. And I'm gonna want to create more, do more content creation, which then is going to attract more people to me and attract more people to my website. Are we seeing something? Are we seeing something? Because I've put the mask on my face first and not focusing on I can't wait to spoil mommy and daddy with the house. Let's start with the little steps first, which is, though I'm dreading to say it, have a sip, girl, okay? I can't wait to get a job that I enjoy so that I can get my nails done and invest in H0E Vintage. Also, I can't wait to exhale. I was watching a lot of video essays on waiting to exhale.
Wow.
And a lot of the characters in the film, when they had, like, basically when a problem had been solved within their lives, they literally exhaled. And I can't wait for my, waiting to excel moment where I literally, I'm where I want to be. I've accomplished what I planned on accomplishing, and I can just hug my boyfriend and go, I can't wait to exhale. And that's a word. I put that on my mama, girl. Oh my goodness. I am so inspirational. Tell everybody to like, comment, and subscribe to Tantine Lapoze on YouTube. H0E Vintage to the... No more. It's Lapoze, the brand. Lapoze to the what? To the world. I get so caught up in still calling my business H0E Vintage, but I need to remember she was renamed only a week ago. She's now Lapoze. I got my new logo. I'll put it here on my face. Bam. Are you jealous? Good, you should be. I created her all by myself. Actually, no, I had help from my boyfriend on which font to pick. But I digress. Also, still on the subject of business, I remember when I was living in Wembley, 2018. I mean, I wasn't living the best life, but I still felt like I need more struggle.
Wow.
Because I love to watch a good celebrity interview. Not even celebrity interview. I like to watch like content creator interviews as well. And every time it was, I was living in squalor, but I had a dream. This person died, this person got sick, I was broke, I was calf searching, I was doing this, I was doing that. But I had a dream and I became successful. So I was doing the maths in my brain. I was like, okay, suffering plus talent plus time equals success. So I said, I don't know if I prayed it out loud, but in my head I was like, God, I pray that I can suffer so that when I'm successful, I pray that I can suffer so that it can lead me to success. And when I'm successful, I can really enjoy it. So I don't know if I said those words out loud. I don't know if he really heard me, and he was like, I bet, boom. And he was like, you gonna suffer, but it's happening right now. And I just this is a word to God. I just want to tell God this. Mano y mano. I just want to say, thank you for answering my prayer. I've learned everything I need to learn about suffering. I'm over it. I'm done. Please, now just lead me to the success, to the blessings. I'm tired of suffering. I understand. I get it. I've enjoyed. Okay? You answered my prayer. Now I'm praying for blessings in abundance. I'm praying for bongo, for monies. Please, I'm tired of struggle. I prayed for it, yes, and you answered my prayer. Thank you so much. I'm over it now. Thank you. Another one, thank you. That's enough. Thank you so much. I'm over it. Please be careful what you pray for, whether it's in your mind or outwardly. Whatever you say with your tongue, you need to be careful, girl, because God was like, I got you. God said, I'm from Baltimore. I got you. I got you, babe. Ding, 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 I got you, babe. I got a question for you. How much of our life is really in our control?
Well,
think about it now. Think about it now. Think about it now. Think about it. Because my little brother, ASMR. My little brother loves a good, what do you call those people? Those clever Greek people. Not psychologists, philosophers. There we go. So my brother is really interested in a lot of philosophy. He should have studied philosophy. He's so intelligent, but he's interested in a lot of like theory and philosophy. And what was he interested in? There was a time that he was interested in nihilism. That was a bit of a dark time. But anyway, I think we were talking about how much of our life is in our control. And he basically stated that, we're in control of our lives. And we just need to take life by the balls, shake her and make her our bitch and say, take it. You like that life? You like that life? And life is like, oh, I love it. You're like, life, you my bitch. And life is like, I'm your bitch. Basically, you need to fuck life. In simple terms. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. But how much of life is in our control? We don't choose our race, even though race we know is a construct, but not in reality. We don't choose our race, we don't choose our class, we don't choose our parents, we don't choose how we were raised, we don't choose our learning abilities, we don't choose the body we're in, we don't choose our physical abilities, we don't choose how we look, we don't choose how we speak, we don't even choose the country we're born in, or the planet for that matter. Hashtag Earth is ghetto. We do not pick any of these things. So how much of our life is in our control when we've got factors such as the area we live in, our race, the people that surround us in these areas, where we went to school at, our ability, our learning abilities, and all these things, all these factors have to come in when we're saying, take life by the horns and fuck her, make her your bitch. You have to think about these things as well. And as much as I want to say, oh, life is in my control and I'm the master of my destiny, life be kicking my ass. And I don't want life to kick my ass. Am I telling life to kick my ass? Am I telling life, oh, when I enter a room as the only black woman, I should feel nervous all the time? No. So, as much as it is a good theory to say, life is in your hands, or you attract what you draw in what you attract, or your energy attracts this, that and the other. Let's be honest, sometimes it's not our choice. Sometimes the brightest and sweetest people attract the most disgusting and vile people. You know why? Not because they said, I want this evil person in my life, I like it, I enjoy it, as a person with so much light, I need evil. No, sometimes it just is what it is. And I want to be so in control of my life and of my business. And I kind of feel like the two are reflecting each other at the moment. They're one and the same at the moment. And I just want them to both be okay. I just want to, you fine now. And in my business, like, okay, I'm fine now. My gosh, there's so much fur. I was really fucked it up here. But I look great. Don't you like the cuffs on this? I really can go left. But yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is life truly in our control? I mean, it can be. For one, I remember in being in secondary school and our teachers would talk about self-fulfilled prophecy, which I don't think should be called self-fulfilled prophecy, because if someone's prophesying and saying, oh, all black women are baby mothers, this, that, and the other, that's not myself prophesizing that, because actually, no, it makes sense why it's called that. I was lying. I'm sorry. Yes, that makes sense, because you take on that prophecy as your own, so you're self-fulfilling. Okay, sorry, whoever made that up, you did the damn thing. My bad. I'm sorry. So yeah, with self-fulfilling prophecy, I was around a lot of girls that were free. So age 13 to 14, you know, they had already lost their virginity, which is crazy to me, because I have a niece that age, and I don't even want to think about no, don't want to think about that. You don't have your frontal cortex isn't even fully made. It hasn't even developed. And I read someone said, if you can't talk about sex with someone, don't have it. So you don't know. Anyway, listen, we love sluts, but be a slut at the right age. So I was around all these girls, right, that were free from an early age. And being around all these girls, I didn't think to myself, oh, I want to slut me out. Slut me out. It actually deterred me from it so much. I was so scared, because I'm hearing stories about I went to have an abortion. This person was having sex in Broomfield Park. This person so many stories that it completely scared me from sex. And also coming from a Christian household, where this is so funny, because how I was raised, my dad was very free in talking about sex, whereas my mom was like very, I hate to use the word, but frigid. She didn't like talking about it. I didn't have a proper talk with my mom and dad about sex. Everything I learned from articles. I learned online, and I thank God that I learned it in a safe space. I wasn't introduced to pornography until I started dating my boyfriend. Like, I just had no interest in searching for it or looking for it. So everything I learned about sex, I learned online, and I only started learning about it because I started, getting sexual. But where I was raised, my dad was very free, but my mum was very frigid. And being brought up within that household, also very heavy Christian household at the time, that also furthered my fear of sex. And I feel like me at my big age, at 29 years old, it's still affecting me so much. But yeah, that's really scary. But moving back onto the self-fulfilled prophecy, I think that being brought up in that kind of household also influenced me in not, being a freaky leaky. So yeah, again, self-fulfilled prophecy, it also has to do with how you were raised or what's around you. Nature and nurture, and also your nature, because I'm very much so a baby girl. Very innocent, very sweet, very cute. Okay, Lapoze, say it in a believable way now. Okay. Very cute. So that I guess that's never really been my personality. Barefoot. Hi, my name's Lapoze. I'm an Aquarius. I look like this, so I know it's enough for you to sponsor me one day. Get me to 1,000 subscribers so that I can get monetized and get sponsorship. Pink Moscato. Barefoot. Sponsor me. You need black people to sponsor. And I'm that girl. Alrighty. I don't know about y'all, but Doja Cat is my problematic fave.
I'm a fucking queen.
She's problematic to you guys. Okay, let's be fair. Let me name the two things and then I'll go on a love fest, because I fucking love that woman. I kiss her ass all day. I love her. So, the boyfriend thing. Yeah, that's all I'll say on that. I get it. What else? That's pretty much it. The boyfriend thing. Y'all need to leave my good sis alone. I fucking love Doja Cat, okay? My South African sister, leave her alone. But yeah, I love Doja Cat. And I remember being introduced to her for the first time. This was like, 9 years ago? I think it was like 2013, 2014. And I got introduced to her by my cousin from Belgium. She was like, oh, have you seen this music video? And it was like this purpley pinkish background and this girl singing, you got me so high, you got me so high. And I was like, it's cool, but I'm in my rap phase. I'm in my trap phase at the moment. 2011, 2012 Lapoze would have loved the fuck out of that song. But I'm in my trap phase at the moment. So I didn't really pay any attention to her. And then Moo came out. And it just blew my mind. It was a combination of things I loved. Silliness, sexiness, cartoons, anime. I know anime people hate it when you say anime, but anyway, drawings that move and ultra femininity, all of those things combined. I was just like, I love this girl, I love her so much. And then Tia Tamera came out, and then I listened to her album Amala, and I was just like, this girl is absolutely amazing. She became like my comfort artist. Like I would just listen to her and just feel like warm and fuzzy and like, oh my gosh, I love her. And then I realized, no. It's just not the singing. Like, this girl can really spit. Like, her pen game, she on it. She really writing. But yeah, I really love Doja Cat. And I feel like the vitriol and the hate towards her was, I think she kind of enjoyed it. And I feel like it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair at all for you guys to treat her, blacklist her, and call her unproblematic. I was watching her music videos today, and in the comments from like a month, 2 months ago, someone commented, oh, I really wish she wasn't problematic because I love listening to her music. You can listen to her music. No one said that you must think that she's problematic. You mustn't be following these people who are saying Doja Cat problematic. You must hate her. She is evil. She's Satan. She's this. She's that. You have a choice to block that background noise and remove it and say, you know what, I fuck with Doja Cat the artist. And I fucks with Doja Cat the artist. So much so that I sent her a DM saying, please, queen, I would love to send you some free clothes. But I think I should probably DM her stylist. But I don't know. I get shy to do things like this. But listen, the worst they can do is not read it. And then when I blow up, they'll be like, oh, I didn't see this, but I'd like some stuff now. And I'd be like, of course, queen, you can have that. You can have it. I can't wait to reach that place where DMs that have fallen on deaf ears are read because I'm that bitch. That'll be a moment. But yes, I think that's the end of the podcast. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for divulging into the mood board of my mind. And I'll be changing my website soon, by the way. So it will no longer be Suki Suki Vintage. It will be lapoze.com. Proper, done, good, to the T. Real businesswoman-esque. But I'm going to leave you with a wise word. A wise woman once said, bounce that ass. Don't let it bounce you. Goodbye, folks. Take care of yourselves and each other. Oh, rest in peace, Jerry Springer. Bye, guys.